Good morning. Good morning. Okay. Good morning. I hope you guys are already off to a great Friday. Is Charity on here? Charity, you're supposed to be sleeping. Oh, had no sleep. Got it. Okay. Did I go to bed early? Kinda. You know, we didn't get off the Zoom till 9. So, I had to take me a minute. But, what time did I go to bed? It was 11 something. So, not really. But, better for me than usual. Dog's fine. He's fine. He's in there just a howling. It had no effect on him whatsoever. At all. He was still rowdy and just like his normal self. Good morning. We are gonna be in Ecclesiastes or Ecclesiastes? Z's. Chapter 5. Yep, chapter 5. Verse 18. Because our reading today, I got caught up on our reading this morning. Our reading today is actually just about descendants, right? And generations. So we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do is it Hey, honey. Say it. Is it Ecclesiastes. Got it. That's where we're going to be this morning. Chapter 5, verse 18 is where we left off. Because our reading today and our Bible in a year is just generations, descendants, and stuff. And that's all really great to study. But I've had some people wanting to come back here and finish this up. So I thought this would be a perfect opportunity. Yes, wasn't it, Charity? It's so good. It's a good movie. War Room is probably one of my favorite movies. There is this subscription channel. It's called Up, Faith and Family. Literally, UP, Up, Faith and Family. And they have a bunch of Christian movies and shows and all the good things. I really like them. You should. There's lots of good movies on that little subscription. You should, while you got time, go watch it. It stops. Do what? The YouTube recording, but when the Bluetooth gets turned on, it stops syncing to videos. I'm not sure that I understand. Yes. Yes, chapter 5. I like PureFlex. The last time we tried to get it, or we did get it, I didn't like how some of the movies were just seemed so old. my voice isn't synced. So when I cut, I guess I need to go watch my videos. All I do is download them from TikTok and upload them. That's it. That's it. Your girl does nothing else. So when I cut my Bluetooth off, which it's not connected to anything anyway, but when I cut it off, it like for the rest of the video, you can't hear me talking? That don't make no sense. Yes, I love The Chosen. It's very great. That is so weird. I need to go back and watch my videos, I guess. Because I don't do nothing special. I download them from TikTok. TikTok processes them. And then I just upload them. And that's as good as it's going to get. We'll see. Oh, it just doesn't sync up. Oh. Well, don't watch me then. Just listen. Just listen then. Just act like it's a podcast and just listen. Don't even watch. That's hilarious. At least you can hear. I need to watch that Love Comes Softly series. I had to watch that. Let's see. I thought somebody asked me about the reading. That's what I did all day. Oh my goodness. That's so weird. That is so weird. I don't know. At least the voice is there. That's the main thing. Me and Steve are going to record our podcast today. We're kind of already running behind a little bit. We're supposed to do that on Wednesday, but we took Wednesday. Y'all know. Y'all were here yesterday to just be together and get lots of things done, and we did. But then Steve ain't really been feeling good. He's got this cough thing going on. It's about to drive me crazy. I know it's about to drive him crazy. I don't know. So let's just hope he feels better. But we're going to get it recorded today. I have a really great topic me and him are going to talk about. So it's going to be really good. But it will be uploaded today. I love that. I will have to watch it. I love that. I also need to do my podcast of the Bible reading in a year. I haven't done it because we have been doing it. Or we've been reading parts of it on Coffee Talk. So I don't know. I'm still trying to process it. But I'm going to figure it out. I will figure it out. Okay. Y'all know I can't say it. I really need Steve to be in here and say it. Why can't I get that? Like, why can't my brain know what that word is? I don't understand. Somebody post it. What we're on today. Tuesday nights, it's already up on YouTube. I usually upload it the next day. So, like, Ecclesiastes. Listen, I need to write it just how you just put that. Because I said it right, didn't I? Let me write that. I'm going to write that just how you write that down. Because it seems that I can say it like that. Because I said it right, right? I lost it. Oh. Ecclesi. She put a bunch of Z's. And then as. And then T's. Listen at it. I think that's what I needed right there. I think I might have it. Good morning. I am reading an Expressions Bible. Yes. I am right. Ecclesiastes chapter 5. Listen, that helped me a lot. It could be the dyslexic part of the brain. I don't know, but like when I used to have spelling tests and stuff, I'm not a good speller either. Like, nope. My dad would take the words and he would make them into like different words. Y'all know what I mean? Like together. The only way I know how to say it, to get her, right? Like lots of people do it that way, but he took every word and would do that for me like that. And that's how I know words. I mean, I don't know. It's hard. It's weird. Yay. I love that so much. I am in page 683. We're not doing this. We be not doing this. We's not. We's not. We's not doing this. I love that. Thank y'all. Yeah, we all be blocking that. Oh gosh, Lord, I'm gonna need you to come for me this morning and cover me before I get mad. Yeah, Lord, just God, cover me before I get mad, Lord. Slow to anger, slow to speak. Just keep your mouth shut, Kelsey. Just keep your mouth shut, Kelsey. It's fine. You're fine. We're all fine. It's fine. Oh boy. I just give me a minute to get it together. Oh boy. Sometimes, nope, not gonna say it. Just kidding. Not gonna say it. Oh my goodness. Ecclesiastes. I think I did it. Chapter 5. Verse 18. I don't really know what you mean about, I think I've seen that question. Don't really know what you mean by Jesus' payroll. Good morning. Yeah, for real. I can't. I think I would just, I don't know. Like, that was just, I can't. Lord, you're going to cover me today, sir, because I'm going to get these people. I'm going to tell you what. I'll have to look at that. The Shepherd's Channel. I like it. All right, are y'all ready? I got my commentary open. We're going to get started because I'm going to need this word here to calm my nerves. Y'all know what I'm saying? Because people are going to drive me crazy. What don't match up in your Expression Bible? It's page 683 in the Expressions Bible. Chapter 5, verse 18 is like the very last verse at the bottom of this page. I love that. Harley did. You go get him, boo. You go get him, boo boo. I'll sit and wait. That's funny. Yeah, now the paperback probably does have different pages. My Expressions Bible is chronological order. Just looks like this. And it's the Bible written in order, not by book, but by the sequence of events of when it happened. Oh boy. Oh boy. Thank you, girlfriend. They are on. These Bibles are on. Well, they're linked in my Amazon storefront, but I don't know if they're restocked yet. They were sold out. Okay, I'm gonna start reading because I'm gonna need the Lord to come and be with me this morning. You know what I'm saying? All right. Even so, we're on verse 18. Okay, because we've already read all the previous, if you've been here. If not, pretty sure that all these videos on this series, so to say, is on YouTube. I should probably put them in like a playlist. That'd be smart. I'm pretty sure all this is on YouTube. Okay, so even so, I've noticed one thing at least that is good. It is good for people to eat, drink, and enjoy their work under the sun during the short life God has given them, and to accept their lot in life. And it is a good thing to receive wealth from God and good health to enjoy it, to enjoy your work and accept your lot in life. This is indeed a gift from God. God keeps such people so busy enjoying life that they take no time to brood, I think it's brood, over the past. Hold on one second. I got my commentary right here. And I think, yep, all right. So, verses 18 through 20, the commentary says, Solomon has seen the good, the bad, and the ugly in life. He assists it and declares its beauty. I don't know that word. Yet he also concludes that one should eat, drink, and experience good during the few days of his life God has given him. This is the gift of God. So with this perspective in mind, keep God at the forefront of your life and enjoy his gifts with gratitude. It's not wrong to want your circumstances to change, but it's wrong to be ungrateful while waiting for a change. So maintain a joyful heart. I really, really like that. That comes from a spirit of thanksgiving as you benefit from the everyday blessings you enjoy. I might want steak and potatoes tomorrow, but I'm going to thank the Lord that I'm not starving as I settle for pork and beans today. I love that. I'm reading out of a Tony Evans commentary before anybody asks, and I love that. I think my main takeaway from it that I am going to write a note what stuck out to me from what I just read. And I really like that it says it's not wrong to want your circumstance to change. But be grateful where you are. I absolutely love that. I don't know if any of you guys have ever practiced gratitude. And what I mean by that is I used to have this journal. I still have it. And I write all kinds of things down in it, right? But something that I did every single day for years was I wrote 10 things every single day that I was grateful and thankful for, and it changed my heart. And when I say 10 things, I'm not saying like I went down the line and was like 1 family, 2 kids, 3 house. No. I got very detailed about it. And there's a trick. There's a trick to it. You ready? You can't just say that you are grateful for like the big things in life, like family, kids, home, blah, blah, blah. You gotta be very detailed about what it is. It needs to happen within a 24-hour period. So I used to say, Holly, it's 18 through 20. I used to say, I am so thankful that my husband brought me coffee this morning. Or I am so grateful that my bills got paid today. Or I am so happy and thankful that my kids clean their rooms today. Like, I would be so detailed about the things going on in my life that I was grateful for, right? And then at the very end of my 10 things that I wrote just like that, full sentences, I'm so happy, I'm so thankful, I'm so grateful, right? I said those 3 things over and over for 10 things. And then at the very end, I would put thank you, thank you, thank you. Amen, right? And you see what happens, not only are you in alignment spiritually when you are practicing gratitude every single day, but what you are writing down starts to be what you focus on. Okay? Every single day, when you are writing down 10 things that you are thankful for, and you're not doing just what, big old things, you're doing the small things. The really little things. The things that you did today within the past 24 hours that you are really thankful for. When you do that, you're operating spiritually. It's so hard to explain because you're operating in thankfulness and gratitude as you are instructed. But you also start to notice those things. It's something about the brain. Have you ever noticed that if you've been talking about a new car, or if you started talking about a certain type of car, all of a sudden you start seeing those cars everywhere? It's because your brain is now aware and actively looking for those things, for that car. Right? You ever wanted something and then all of a sudden you're seeing it everywhere? It's because your brain is now set up to seek that out, to look for it. Right? So, the same thing happens in your life. When you start seeking out these things, I don't know. Comments be going. Let's see. Thank you for posting that. Yes. Y'all, these Bibles that I use are linked in my Amazon storefront. And it looks like this. Yeah, I have so many TikToks that show this Bible. And all my Bibles. So many TikToks. But you will start focusing on the things that bring you thankfulness or gratitude. The more you write them down, the more you practice them, the more you see them. Right? It's really good. And it's really true. I will challenge you. We're going to keep moving. But I will challenge you to do this every single day. Okay? Write 10 things. Say, I am so happy and thankful for. Okay? The next one. I am grateful for. Okay? And then the last one. I am so happy that. Right? Do those 3 little sentences over and over 10 times. And you don't have to do that part, but at the end, I always wrote, thank you, thank you, thank you. Right? And then I wrote, amen. Right? It'll change the way you see your life. It'll change the way you operate. I'm serious. So give it a try. For real, for real. And let me know how it goes. Let me know how it goes, but it will change the way you see things. I really do need my own Bible story. You be right, girl. You be right. I have a whole journal full of that. Let's see. It's right here. All it is me being thankful for my life. And it changed my life. You can literally read the pages of this journal and watch my life change. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. You really can. Let's see. Was this one? I don't know. Maybe I didn't know. Listen, I'm so grateful for my sweet family. I'm so grateful for where I've come from. I'm thankful for my struggles. I'm thankful for right where I am. I'm thankful for where I'm going. I'm thankful for my purpose and calling. I'm thankful for being a present mom. I'm thankful for my children's health. I'm thankful for my sweet hubby who loves me so much. I'm thankful for my life exactly the way it is. I'm thankful for where we are going. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Amen. Like, it's a whole journal. And you just watch it change. You watch my life change in journal format. Yeah, I can do that, Stephanie. Is I am so grateful and thankful for. I am so happy that. And then the third one is actually thank you for. Right? So I'm so grateful and thankful. I'm so happy that. And thank you for. Da, 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 da. Did you get it? Okay, let's keep going. So, all right, so now we're at chapter 6, verse 1. All right, 1 through 5. All right. There is another serious tragedy I have seen under the sun. It weighs heavily on humanity. God gives some great wealth and honor and everything they could ever want. But then he doesn't give them a chance to enjoy these things. They die and someone else, even a stranger, ends up enjoying their wealth. This is meaningless, a sickening tragedy. A man might have 100 children and live to be very old. But if he finds no satisfaction in life and doesn't even get a decent burial, it would have been better for him to be born dead. His birth would have been meaningless and he would have ended in darkness. He wouldn't even have had a name and he would never have seen the sun or known of its existence. Yet, he would have had more peace in the growing up to be an unhappy man. Solomon observes another tragedy. A man has riches, but God does not allow him to enjoy them. In other words, he notices that you can have it all and wind up with nothing. Well, that sums that up. I don't think I need to read anymore because that right there is all you need to know. That's so good. The quality of our life is better than the quantity of our life. I've seen people who accumulated mountains of stuff who never get around to enjoying it. If you exclude God from your life equation, you may never experience pleasure from your wealth either. Even a long life, a house full of children are no guarantee for happiness if one is not satisfied with the good he has. How awful to live your life in such a way that you wish you had never been born. The antidote for that tendency, listen to this, is a day-by-day grateful attitude towards God. Under the sun, we are all marching to the grave. How then are you going to live your days? Don't wait until retirement to live a thankful life. You may not make it to retirement. I love that because that's literally what you're talking about. That's so good. All right, so verses 1 through 5 for chapter 6. You can have it all and still not be happy or satisfied. I love that. Oh, that's good. That's a good story. It does you no good unless you're practicing gratitude and thankfulness for your whole entire life. Don't wait until you think you've reached success, right? I've shared this before and I'll say it again. Your success, there's no label for what success means, right? At all. Nobody has set that label of what success means except for you. You have decided what success means in your life. You have decided that you are not successful. You have decided that there is something else, some other standard that you need to live up to. There's no rules. You have made all of these rules and statements for yourself that ain't even real. You gave yourself standards to live up to that aren't even real standards. And if you wait until you reach your definition of success, you'll never be satisfied. You'll never be happy. So you should live every single day with a grateful heart, with a grateful attitude, enjoying your family, enjoying your life, because you never know when the time is up, right? I want to also let you know that having things doesn't make life better. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of it, but there's a book. It's called Less is More. It's a really good read, but let me sum it up for you really quick. it talked about how, have you noticed, those of you with children, have you ever noticed that your child can have a room full of toys and not want to play with any of them? Have you noticed, maybe you have a closet full of clothes, but you say, I have nothing to wear, right? You want to know why we do that? When we give ourselves too many options, it overworks our brain and we don't know what decision to make. Like, it's crazy. It's so good. I mean, learning about the brain is something else. I'm telling you right now, I love it. I love learning about the brain. But it's true. If you only have a couple of things to choose from, it makes making the decision easier. So for me, for example, I have really bad ADHD. So like people have to check on me and make sure I be eating, okay? Because I don't eat. I'll tell you what. Ask Steve, poor old Steve. He has to make sure I eat. But if I will pre-plan my meals, if I will make my overnight oats and put them in the fridge, if I will already know what I'm going to eat before I ever like start my week, I'll eat. Because I don't have to make a decision about it. It's already in plan. We have a hard time as humans making decisions, especially when there's too many to make. You ever not been able to make a decision on where to go eat? Because there's too many places to choose from. Right? So, I'm telling you that to challenge you. Having more things in your house and in your life and in all this, it's not going to bring satisfaction. Things do not bring satisfaction to your life. Having things brings distraction and overwhelmness. I don't know if that's like kind of a word. I made it up, but whatever. It's going to make you overwhelmed. Right? Have you ever noticed that when you got a whole bunch of stuff all in your house, you're like, I'm going to get rid of all this because this is just so overwhelming and my house is a mess, and you get in this horrible mood? It's because you got too much stuff. I know people think that this minimalism thing is like a millennial type deal thing going on, but it's really not. Right? It is something that will help you focus. It will help your brain. It will help the way you function in life. It will take away the overwhelmed in your life. It will help balance out your life. Like, it'll help you be satisfied in a life that's not full of things. You see, we got it backwards. We think the more stuff I have, the more happy I'll be. When in reality, it has nothing to do with the stuff at all. In reality, the less you have is the happier you'll be. For real. I mean, ain't that good? That's some good stuff. So you can have it all and still be unsatisfied. And let that be a sign for you. Make decisions easier. Get rid of the toys. Get rid of the clutter. Get rid of... Make your life easier so that you don't have to make as many decisions. Plan your meals out, right? I've noticed when me and Steve, listen, we're both like this. When me and Steve, by the way, honey, will you come warm up my coffee? I don't need more coffee. It just needs to go in the microwave. When me and Steve plan out our meals for the week, right? We will have a good dinner every single night. Every night. I mean, we be thinking we just, what's that woman's name? Oh, man. One of these cooker people. We be thinking we like on a cooking show with some. We be having dinner every night, and it'd be great. And I said, look at us. We moving up on the world. But in reality, it's just because we have a plan. As soon as the plan runs out, we back to not knowing what we eat. Right? And we're so bad at remaking the plan. But when we have a plan, we don't have to make decisions. And because you don't have to make a decision, you execute the plan. Like, I hope that makes sense. I hope it makes sense what I'm saying. Because it's some good stuff. Like, and it's very, very true. Having things, point blank, having things is not what we don't have. You're such a lie. He's such a lie. Do y'all know how much chicken we have down? Like, okay, he's going to prove my point right here. Our freezer downstairs has so much food in it that we can't even put anything else in it. And he's saying we don't have groceries. You just proving my point, sir.
We ain't never got nothing.
You're such a lie. You're such a lie. It is so full that we can't even put nothing else in it. But because we don't even know what we have down there, right? I think we have like chicken and chicken breast and chicken legs and I know we got corn dogs down there. Like there's so much food down there. But because we don't know what we even have, because we have too much, it's too full. He be walking around here saying I got no questions. Right? Like, oh, that proved my point. That's some good stuff. That's some good stuff. Steve the Lord doesn't like fibs, for real. He looks like he's wasting away to nothing, don't he? Okay. Let's see. Let's keep moving. Where was I? Verse 6. He might live 1,000 years twice over, but still not find contentment. And since he must die like everyone else, well, what's the use? I like it. Angie, love you so big, girlfriend. Miss you. Okay. All people spend their lives as scratching for food. Thank you.
I ain't no Baptist. I can't eat all that chicken.
You're ridiculous. You really get on my nerves. Does anybody want him? Like, for real. Y'all can have him. He getting on my nerves. I'll come and get him in a week or so. Give me some time to miss him. And then I'll come and get him. Right? By the time he's getting on your nerves, I'll come get him. You know what I'm saying? I love the word on today. I love that. I love that. Okay. All people spend their lives scratching for food, but they never seem to have enough. So are wise people really better off than fools? Do poor people gain anything by being wise and knowing how to act in front of others? Enjoy what you have rather than desiring what you don't have. Oh, that's good. All right, I'm going to underline that. Enjoy what you have rather than desiring what you don't have. Because that's good. Just dreaming about nice things is meaningless, like chasing the wind. I love that so much. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Okay, yep, 7 and 9. So, verses 7 through 9, let's see. It's impossible to labor and strive, but never be satisfied. Whether one yearns for wealth or wisdom or knowing how to conduct oneself, we must not be ruled by desire. Yes. Oh my gosh. In fact, better what the eyes see than wandering desire. Be content with what God gives you. Kids want toys. Adults want bigger and more expensive toys. But if you chase after physical pleasures, your soul will become anemic. Ooh. Pursue what your soul needs to be truly satisfied. I'm going to write things. You could even write material things. I think I'm going to write material. Material things will never satisfy the soul. Fill, as in like fill up your cup. Fill your soul spiritually. Every day. That is so good. I'll tell you what. Praise the Lord. That is some good stuff. Listen, desiring what you don't have will make you not like your life. Praying for you. We are in Ecclesiastes. Look at me. I'm so glad y'all helped me with that. Chapter 6. Where are we at? We're going to be reading verse 10. That's the next thing. Material things will never satisfy the soul. Fill your soul spiritually every single day. Yes, I prayed for years to move, and it wasn't until I was satisfied with what I had that got into my prayers. I love that. Yes, we must not covet things not having. God, let's see. This is why social media can be so depressing. You see what you don't have but want. Yes. I hope you have a great day at work. Yes, though. Yes. I underlined a little bit of verse 9. It says, enjoy what you have rather than desiring the things that you don't. If you are listen, all of this is about thankfulness and gratitude in your life. Literally. What I told you in the very beginning, that little journaling to do every single day about what you're grateful and you're thankful for, all right? It will change all of this. You will quit wanting, okay, or desiring the things that you don't have. Because you will start to realize that you have more than you know that you do. Right? You'll start to realize that you have a good husband while other people might not. Or you have a good wife while other people might not. You start seeing the good in your spouse or the good in your children. And and that's the reason you got to be detailed about it. You can't just say, I'm thankful for my house and I'm thankful for this and I'm thankful for I got food. No, be thankful you ate lasagna last night. Be thankful for for very detailed things. My kids clean their room. Other children don't even have rooms. You know what I mean? I ate lasagna last night. Some people don't have food, right? My husband makes me coffee every morning. Some people don't have that. Gratefulness, y'all. It changes your life. All this is about that. When you start focusing on gratitude and the things that you have, you start not caring, is that the word? For the things that you don't. You don't even notice. You instead, when you are obsessing over, I wish I had what they had. I wish I lived the life they have. I wish I had this. I wish I had that. You are hindering yourself from what you already have. Because you're already blessed with more than enough, right? It's some really good stuff. It is some really good stuff. And desiring what others have will only bring comparison. And comparison is the thief of joy. Right? Yes. It says that in here. Comparison is the thief of joy. So when you are comparing your life to somebody else's, what's it doing? It's stealing your joy. Yeah. When you could be out here being happy and thankful and grateful for everything that you have, you're stuck in comparison and sadness. Because you don't have what they have. But let me share something else with you really quick. Every time you get on social media, I hope that you understand that they're only showing you what they want to show you. Not everybody shares the good, bad, and ugly. Okay? Most people, they might be sharing that new car and not telling you that they're about to lose their house. They might be telling you, oh, I have the best hubby in the world, and might be getting beat at night. They might be out here living their best life, traveling all the time, and you say, I wish I was her, but she's suffering with a sickness that can't be cured. You are so busy wishing that you had somebody else's life that you don't even realize what they had to go through to get there. A lot of people look at me and say, I wish I was her. I wish I could do this, or I wish I could do that, or I wish I had this, or I wish I had that when they look at my life and I'm over here. Do you know what I had to go through? Are you willing to go through what I went through to get here? Because what I went through can kill people. Are you willing to lose your husband to end up here? And not in a way that anybody wants to lose somebody. You say you want to be like Susie down the street. Well, Susie's real sick and might not make it through a couple of years. So you want to trade your life with Susie's. Are you going to accept her sickness too? You're so busy comparing yourself to somebody else's life that you don't realize what they have to go through to be who they are today. Don't be wishing for somebody else's life without being willing to go through what they went through to get there. Yep. Because you have no idea. Right? Like some good stuff. Instead, practice gratitude every single day for what you already have. What you already have, you already live a beautiful life. Listen, my friend, if you'll just stop and look around, you live a beautiful life. Like, you say, but Kelsey, I don't got a savings account. Well, your bills are paid though, right? Well, my electric bill's coming up. It's actually past due. Well, is the lights still on? Praise the Lord, the lights are still on. There is always something to be thankful for in the situation that you're in. Well, Kelsey, I don't have any money to go buy any groceries. Well, what do you have in that fridge? Just be thankful for those little things. Do you have milk in there? Do you have bread? Do you have an egg? I don't know what it is, but like, what is the one thing you have in there? Can we just be thankful for that? Right? There is always something to be thankful for. Always. No matter where you're at in the situation, always. I used to be the girl that was months behind. I'll tell you what, on my electric bill. I'll tell you what. And every single day I was thankful that my power hadn't been cut off yet. And then one day my income came and I was able to pay that bill. I tell you what. And then I was thankful that God made a way. But until he made a way, I was thankful in the storm. I was thankful that the lights were just still on. And if the lights would have got cut off, you say, Kelsey, well, what if the lights would have got cut off? Well, I'd have been thankful that the Lord blessed me with some candles to burn. Right? It ain't the end of the world to live without lights. People do it all the time. I can figure it out. No matter where I'm at, no matter how deep in the valley that I am or how tall on the mountain I get to go, nothing changes who God is. And he can make a way. Whether the power's on or the power's off, he's still God and he's still good. So I'm going to find a way to be thankful in that. Right? No matter what. You say, Kelsey, I'm losing my house. Well, I really hate that for you. But instead of focusing on what you're losing, please know that God is taking you somewhere else and there's still time for him to save your house. The question ain't will he, it's do you believe? Or are you trusting him with it? Do you believe in your heart wholeheartedly that he can make good out of this? Right? Like, I can't. Listen, bad things happen. And bad things happen because of us. We asked for it. Back in Adam and Eve, right? The moment that they ate the fruit, my friends, we were doomed. Okay? That's as simple as it is. We caused our pain and our suffering and the bad things to happen to us, not God. And you know what, y'all focus on the bad. Here we are again. Why do kids die from cancer? I hate that they do. I really do. But do you not? Some of them are healed. It's a whole nother thing of we're focusing on the bad in life instead of the good. There are people walking around that are healed. But yet you're focusing on the one who died. But see, death ain't bad. Death is deliverance. I talk about this all the time. Like, yes, some people die, but some people are healed. Like, yes, heaven is the ultimate healing. Heaven ain't gone. Like, heaven is deliverance. Like, let me tell you a little story really quick of why I think stuff like that happens. Are you ready? Because they are going to help other people. The mother who has lost her child might take her suffering and turn it into a revolution that changes the world and helps other parents that have lost children still be able to live in happiness without their child here on earth. Bad things like that happen because God has an ultimate plan that he has to fulfill. Because of what happened to me in my life, so many people have come to know the Lord. So I don't look at it as my late husband died in vain. I look at it as the Lord let that happen to me because he knew that I would change the world with it. That I would help people overcome their depression because of it. That I would turn into this force on fire for him that would help others come to know him. So in hindsight, if that would have never happened to him, I would have never became who I am. And there would still be people out here walking around that don't know Jesus. But because of what happened, to me and him, this is what I do now. And the same thing goes for children who have died. I know people that have had children die. And that is so sad. But they're not gone forever. You will see them again. Right? But not only that, here's your chance to save the world. Here's your chance to change it. I've seen mothers lose their children to turn around and make these what are they called? Like oh my Lord, the funding that helps other people. They become leaders that lead other women and men through grief of a child. They become people who change people's lives because of the bad thing they experienced. Like, bad things may happen, but it all happens with a purpose and a plan. And it all happens for a purpose, on purpose. You just have to trust in that. And quit focusing on the bad all the time. Yes, some people die, but some people are healed. It's just how you choose, what you're choosing to look at. And it's just like I said earlier, if you choose to stare at the people who have died, you'll see more of them. But if you choose to focus on the people that were healed, you'll see more of them. For real. Yes, it happened for you. I love that. We can't find testimonies without tests. I love it. Yes, God takes what the enemy means for evil and turns it for good. Yes, he does. I love it. Okay, let's finish this up. I got a long day today. I got a lot to do. This is is it a Micron? 05? I don't know. I gotta go buy some more, but I have to go and get, my daughter's birthday's tomorrow, so I gotta go get stuff for a party and have lots of running to do today. To show you an amputee God is healed. He may not have gave them their limbs back, but he sent people to invent things that could help them still live a good life. And your physical body ain't going to go with you when you leave anyway. And being healed don't always look like your limbs growing back. Being healed means that your soul is filled. Being healed means that when you die, you're going to get to go be in the glory with the Lord. Being healed don't always look pretty, but it feels good. Being healed don't determine what you look like. Being healed is on the inside. And let me tell you something else. Like, I love that, Susanna. Yes. And let me tell you something else. You're talking about physical wounds, but there are so many people suffering with wounds of the mind. So many. My late husband was a war veteran. He served in 4 tours. And he came back with all of his limbs, but he was never the same. Don't talk about, you can't talk with me about what's healed and what's not. It's been a rough morning there, Harley. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. It's been a rough morning. And I lost a husband because he didn't come back the same. And he never won that battle. But you know what? I'm thankful for every bit of it. Because there are people out here who are now walking with the Lord healed. There's that word. Because I took what happened to me and I turned it into something else. All with the Lord right here behind me and with me. You know what? Nope, said that wrong. Lord in front of me. Right? And so many people are changed and walking a better life. I can't this morning. I can't. I tell you what. He would be acting like I ain't. I don't follow the Lord because it's easy. Or because I think he's some genie in a bottle. I follow him because he healed me. And I look the same on the outside. But I'm not the same on the inside. And he took me when I had nothing and gave me everything. Literally. I tell you. The things I had to go through to end up here. What did he heal me from? Homelessness? Not having anything? The grief and pain of my husband dying? Not having any support, not having any family, living in a hotel room for a couple of nights because I had nowhere else to go? Selling everything in my home and having to move somewhere else because I couldn't figure out what I was doing. I had nothing. I had no job. I had no income. Had no way to pay my bills. My light would cut off. My mama had to pay my electric bill. Everything. What he healed me from today, I can walk in a store and walk out with whatever I want. My credit score used to keep me from being able to do anything in this life. I couldn't even own a house. And now I own one. Don't ask me what he's done for me, because he's done everything. He's changed everything. So he has healed me from everything. And I may look the same in a photo, and I may look like the same woman I once was, but he's healed me from everything. I don't carry bitterness in my heart of the people who blame me for what happened to my husband. I don't carry things with me that I don't carry the grief. I don't carry the hurt. I don't carry anger. I don't carry any of that, because he healed me from it. Like, what has he healed me from? Everything. An abusive marriage. Not being able to pay my bills. Loneliness. Singleness. Single motherness. Everything. I may not have lost a limb, but I lost a husband. I lost something. And God brought me out of every bit of it. Like I ain't ever been through nothing. Y'all think I got here just out of fun of it? No. He changed me. I have had a gun pointed at my face and a trigger pulled because he said it wasn't loaded. Talk about trauma. I've had somebody point one to their head and say that they were going to end their whole life right there in front of me. Just for a couple of years later, for my husband to fulfill the action. My kids are only here today because my God wrapped them in his grace and love the night their daddy passed away. I hit them. My whole life I was told no. Until the Lord came in and changed me, and now I get to do things that I could have never did. I can't. So what did he heal me from? He saved me from myself. Because I was on my way to hell and destruction. And I was out here doing whatever I wanted, making my life go further and further into a pit. That's what I was doing. So he didn't just heal me from all the pain and the suffering and the abuse and the loss and the not having nothing and the not being able to pay my bills. He didn't just heal me from those things. He saved me from me. Because if it was up to me, I would be dead today. I told my mama about 4 years ago that I could see why people didn't want to be here anymore. Sitting at a kitchen table on the phone with my mama telling her that. Because I just didn't want to do this anymore. It was too hard. And here I am today. So he didn't just heal me, he saved me from the destruction that I was going to bring to my life. I want you to keep reading, because this is some good stuff. Verse 10, everything has already been decided. It was not long ago what each person would be. And there's no use in arguing with God about your destiny. The more words you speak, the less they mean. What good are they? In a few days of our meaningless lives, who knows how our days can be best spent? Our lives are like a shadow. Who can tell what will happen on this earth after we are gone? I can't. I think I've said all I need to say today. I ain't even kidding. I can't. It has just been brought to my attention lately. And it absolutely breaks my heart that so many people are just not accepting God, or letting them, they're too busy complaining about the life they have. And I think God simply just isn't real. I mean, because kids get cancer. Or because people lose their arms, their legs, people lose their lives. When in reality, we are the reason that the bad in the world exists. It's us. We're the problem. We're the sinful people that brought sin here in the first place. It's our fault. Like, I don't know. Yeah, he never said bad things. And see, and that's what, he never once. In fact, you know, in the Bible, it doesn't say that bad things won't happen, just like you said. He just promised to be with us. But to be honest, it's just because they ain't ever read it, because he warns us the exact opposite. He tells us over and over and over that we'll be prosecuted. He tells us that the world will hate us. But he gives us comfort with reminding us that it hated him first. In fact, the Bible says that our life won't be easy. And all the disciples who followed Jesus, all of them except one, ended up being killed because of their walk with him. So you know what? Maybe I've just come to the conclusion that saying God's not real for you is just easier than dying of the prosecution that you might suffer when you say he's real. Maybe it's taking the easy way out. I'll tell you what. Yes, they deny because they aren't willing to fight the battle. I love that. I love that. So many are lost. Yep. It is heartbreaking. It is. Okay. I'm going to be done for the day. I got things to do. A birthday party to plan. Some pondering to do. I'll need a weekend of silence, people. I'm going to need a weekend of silence after today. I'll tell you what. I need to highlight this. I'm going to tell y'all what. I didn't even want to be here this morning, to be honest with y'all. I had a lot to do today, and I seriously considered not showing up for rules. But I reminded myself what I do every time I feel like that. That there is one person who's going to get on the video who needs to hear what you have to say. And I'll be honest, the enemy probably, he knew it. He knew I didn't want to show up. Which is why he sent his people to just attack. Yes, he did. But I don't show up for them. And I don't show up for a whole bunch of people to show up. I show up for one person. One person that needs to hear what I have to say. One person that may accept Jesus because of what we say and we study. I don't show up for hundreds. I show up for one every single time. Life is about one. Not about millions. Y'all were the best. Yes. Yep, we leave the 99 for 180, baby. My doggy. Y'all are so sweet. I seen somebody ask about the Bible. The Zenic 1 Year Expressions Bible. Chronological order. It is in the link tree in the bio. Aww. I'm glad we had some new people on here. We do coffee talks Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then on Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. I be trying. I don't know about equipment some days. We will definitely be praying. I have many Bibles like this. I have one sitting beside of me right now. That is many Bibles that are very well loved. This is the only way that I'll ever survive doing what I do. Like, I ain't even lying. I ain't even lying. What? Y'all were sweet. I will definitely be praying. All right, y'all. I love y'all so big. Charlie, get off of her. Well, Emma, stand up. Quit. Stop it. Go wherever you're going, honey. Okay. I'm going to go tend to this dog.
I just want to snack and get back.
Okay, well, go so I can put him down. Listen, quack, 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 quack. He's coming. You better get somewhere. All right, I gotta go save her from a puppy who's driving everybody crazy. I love y'all. I hope y'all have a beautiful day. I'll see y'all Monday. Bye, guys.